Hello Pisces, thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Tarot Grand Lux by Cyril Marchetti. Website is usgamesinc.com if that focuses. Feel free to check that out if you want. Supportive Oracle Cards, Magical Spell Cards by Lucy Cavendish. Illustrated by Jesse Reish. Here in the back, at the bottom, there's a Hay House website somewhere down there. hayhouse.com, if you're interested. Okay. What do we have for Pisces? Ooh. Okay. Before we get too excited, let's get it all out. I'm questioning if I even shuffled the oracle cards. You got a lot of good energy here. There's fun in the sun, or who knows what hemisphere you are, but you know, it could be a sunny day in the fall in the southern hemisphere. We're still in fall. I mean, this reading is valid for whenever you come to it, but there's good energy coming in. Self-sufficient energy. Okay. I don't know, I feel like when you're watching this, you're taking an upswing. We're going into something good. I'm just questioning one card here, which is not really a bad card. It's just in a weird position of like what's not working. The Nine of Fire is like holding back, and but there's also the Hermit here. There's a holding back, isolation. But things holding back, isolation, but a lot going on. You may find out later that there's been something going on. I don't think you're about to find out. I think you're going to find out later. Currently, there's something going on. It may be in your friend group, in your family, or at work. You're not being included in this right now. This is actually good. I think there's some conflict going on here. Something's going on around you. You're going to find out later. I feel like the reason the information's coming to you now is like there's something imbalanced in this situation, but it's not something that's going to be enjoyable for you to be a part of, or something you can be a positive connection to. It's kind of like the more people involved, the worse it gets. So it's almost like they're giving you this heads up later when you find out all this stuff was going on and nobody told you anything, to not be offended by it, but to realize it's actually a good thing. Worked in your favor, worked in the total situation's favor. Not like you would have made things worse, but like the more people involved, the more complicated it got. So by being on the outside, you didn't get dragged into this situation. Something's going on. Something is definitely going on. It's not that they couldn't involve you. You might even be feeling it. That's the thing with Pisces. You might even be feeling like something's going on. Your emotions might be a little off, kind of like feeling like you're worried about something. Kind of like, is somebody mad at me? That energy might be going on around you. It's not that, but it's like you're connecting to something. Realize that you're fine. You got the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups. Your energy is outside of something going on, but you got other things going on for you. You will find out later what's going on. I keep getting like, this is like the strongest thing I'm getting. The thing is, you got better things coming in. I feel energy right around you, like center around what you like. There might be some odd people. There might be some odd connections. I keep getting this oddball thing going on at the current moment. Because I feel like other people are around you right now that maybe you're not normally around. So like the odd energy, like maybe it's odd that you're hanging out with somebody that you don't normally hang out with, or there's some type of odd connection here, like maybe people are listening to you more than they usually do, or something odd, or somebody's talking to you and they usually don't talk to you, There's this odd energy, odd. Not bad. It doesn't feel bad to me anyway, but odd. Like, how do I explain this? It's almost like, you have a distant cousin or a distant relative or a friend that you haven't seen in a long time, or maybe it's a friend of a friend, and you're like, I've talked to this person before, but I usually don't hang out with them. And now they're like looking you up, like, hey, you want to go get a burger or something just for fun? I mean, I was just hanging out thinking about who I could do stuff with that I like, and I thought of you, so I wonder if you want to go get a burger or something. And it's a good idea. Go for it. It's fun. I don't feel anything bad with it, but it's kind of like I never hang out with this person, and I'm not even sure why they want to hang out with me. It's a good energy. This energy's good. This odd connection. I know that's going to be different for everybody, but I don't think it's a bad thing. I feel like if you do that, it's good. I just get like that it's good. Like, what is this odd connection about? It's weird that it's coming through with the Queen and King of Cups to me, because it's like you might match up with somebody, or you might think I don't usually match up with this person, but it's a good moment. Nine of Swords, that talks about stress. And then the Nine of Major Arcana, which is the Hermit. Now when I get the Hermit for you, that can talk about Virgo energy. That's the opposite of Pisces. Can be a challenge energy. This might be somebody who, when I say odd, maybe usually you just kind of let them say what they need to say, and you just kind of fade back, like, okay, yeah, that's fine. I also will put out here that you could have a good time with this person, and it's a good connection. Maybe transitory, kind of like just every now and then it's fun to hang out with them, but too much of a good thing maybe isn't such a good thing. What is going on out here? All right. I don't know if you can hear that beeping, but I live out in the country, and sometimes things get busy on the street, and it's kind of like weird. This energy, something about this energy, this odd energy, is a good thing, and it does seem like it's going to go to your favor. I feel like they're saying go for the good energy. Go for the odd time. Do this, have a good time. It will serve. They're just not giving like how it's going to serve. Maybe it's too diverse. Because I see like later on things seem to be better. This energy seems to distract you for a while. It's a positive thing. It's not like a fox energy. It's more like they're looking for something to do. They thought of you. There's a good energy there. Might as well hang out with them. The energy here of the Nine of Cups with the Aphrodite's love spell, it's telling me this energy is good. There's a common energy, there's a common line, there's a good connection between you and whoever this is. It's just like once in a while is okay, but just once in a while is where it needs to stay. That seems to keep you away from whatever's not right now. This is a good thing. Whatever's not right, I can't seem to touch it. Because I get like things are going better, there's a lot of quick decisions being made, a lot of other people jumping into a situation. I get like this is the best decision for you to stay out of this. Whatever decisions whoever is making, it needs to be on them. That needs to be something they're in control of and they need to own. I feel like later the information's coming into you because I get the Star card later for you. Information comes to you after the fact. This is good. You shouldn't be a part of the decision making. I know that may sound weird, but it's kind of like there's going to be fallout, but it's a good thing. It's kind of like when you make a bad decision and it turns out right. They need to center on them making their own decision, not blaming other people for how things turned out, even though technically it turned out the way it was supposed to. Because I feel like there's going to be some type of blaming energy going on with this situation that you shouldn't be a part of. It's like, it doesn't seem like it's really right how people are getting blamed for things. But again, if you're not even a part of it, you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, because the Wheel is there, and then the Knight of Cups. There's good and bad to it. Things are going to go better for this situation, but there's a blaming energy there. The blaming energy, I feel like somebody doesn't want to own up to their own problems. So instead of owning up to their own problems, they're just blaming everybody else for how things worked out. Again, this is why I feel like if you stay out of it, if you're not a part of it, which it seems like this is how this is setting up, you don't get that backlash. It's not warranted, but I feel like also as Pisces, and I'm saying this as a Pisces, sometimes people push stuff on us and we think about it and we try to sort it out and we feel bad while we're sorting it out. A lot of times we get to the other end and we're like, wait a minute, no, that's not something I should own. But sometimes as Pisces, we own things that we shouldn't and we feel bad about it. The universe is kind of saying, let's not be a part of this right now. Let's not get sucked into this. That's not going to make this situation evolve forward. It's not going to help it go in a better direction. The fact that they're keeping it to themselves, it's the Hermit card again. We want to let this happen that way. There will be a time when you add into this situation later. Will that or will that not happen? What is going on with all these beepy beepy trucks? Feeling trapped, and then it could be a family connection, doesn't mean it is, but like I feel like when it comes forward, I do see you participating, and I feel kind of stuck. I don't know what to do with it. I'm just trying to make it go better. I think it'll be fine, though. I just feel like when it comes in, you're going to make smaller decisions, quicker decisions. We'll see what happens. I do see you communicating with it. I see the Ace of Swords coming in, and I do see you communicating the way you need to. I feel like it has to come in. When this comes in, it comes in like after the fact. A lot of other things have happened. You do seem to be very open to communicating and helping. You seem very empathetic to this situation. Empathetic, not apathetic, but empathetic. Empathetic. Because as Pisces, I'm saying this as a Pisces, we can kind of straddle the line. Sometimes we're very empathetic, sometimes we're very apathetic, depending on what's going on. I feel like I'm watching what's happened for other people, and I'm realizing it has nothing to do with what I've done. I didn't have any, like, something is going on here. Don't get sucked into feeling bad that you weren't a part of a conversation that maybe you thought you should have been. Watch out for that. Pull back on that. I don't know, be careful not to sucked into be feeling bad on something you shouldn't feel bad on. I keep feeling like there's a conversation, and I almost want to get sucked into this, like, oh, I wasn't included in this, or it was kept from me. Try not to get sucked into that emotional trap, like, why wasn't I included? Watch out for that. That's not going to lead you anywhere good, for one. But it's like, I feel like the universe is like, no, we set this up purposely, not to drag you down, so you could be a positive energy later. Because if you're not sucked down when it's actually happening, you can kind of keep up here. Your energy can stay up higher, and we want you to stay up higher and realize that this was planned out for you to be more in a positive energy and to bring and to keep energy in more of a positive sense after the fact. It's so that you can be more of a positive effect later, because there needs to be some separation so people can't be like, well, you were part of that decision making, so this is partly your fault. If you're not a part of it, you can't be blamed that way. Not that people should be anyway, but like you're kept to the side. The universe is keeping you to the side purposely to be a more positive influence later. And if you can see it more in that respect, you'll be better. That's like, I feel like you have to play through this. Like, so it's almost like going through this odd time, enjoying it for what it is, realizing later that you were kept out of something that you're like, why was I kept out of it? There's a positive reason for it. If you can just keep in that mindset, you'll be fine. I feel like it's just the way it's playing out. They're trying to set you up to like not be pulled down, but to be raised up and to stay up in a positive energy so you can be more of a positive influence later. Because if you get sucked down, it's harder to be more of that positive influence. All right, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below with the same email. Thank you again for watching, and have a great day.